Welcome back to Cook's Rod Shop. Well, we're back on the 57. Been kind of hopping around. Figured I better do some recording so I don't get too far ahead of where we're at. And going to show you a little bit what we've got done and where we're headed. Okay. We got our Flaming River steering column put in. Very happy with the way that turned out. Came out here. We modified this bracket a little bit from the way they had it for what I wanted and for the exhaust we were using. It looked good right there. Tried this factory exhaust right here. I tried to make this run right inside here, so that's why it is what it is, and turned out really, really good. Happy with that. We will have the body off a few more times and we will weld everything up solid. But that column turned out really nice. Kind of hard to record this, but happy with everything in there. We had seats in here. I didn't even get that recorded, so that's why I figured I better stop and get caught up a little bit. Shifters in there. That's working really nice. Got the mount for the gas pedal put in there. So we are going to put the gas pedal back in and get the cable ran. Some of the things I hope to get done yet today is need to get that brake lever out of there. It's all froze up. So we're going to get that done. And then the door latch, we got that all welded solid. We need to get that metal over top of that. And then we are going to get the gas tank out of there because we need to take that over and have that welded up. And let me show you what we got going on there. Right here, we had a friend of ours make that up, which you guys have seen in previous videos. That would be Roger, the one that made the mini bike. But he has the equipment at home to make things like this. And this is what it actually did look like. So he made that for us. What are we doing with that? Well, if you guys remember, this is where we put fuel in the car. This piece here is the same size. So we need this piece here to hook up to our fuel cell so we can hook that up. So we are going to come back over here. And I've been up in here and we're going to put that right there. And that will let us run the fuel cell hose straight across and out that hole. So it leaves it in the stock position. So that's what we're at right now. We are trying to get the fuel cell back out of the car. And then we're going to finally get going on doing some more welding on our floorboards. So figure before we put some burn marks in the fuel cell, we better get it out of there. So I will try to keep you guys up with this. Kind of skipped a few steps and maybe not showing enough, but definitely want you to have an idea of what's going on in the shop. Here we go. About 3 hours later, we got the floor in. A lot of little spot welds And then we went ahead and did the tail panel. That's all welded in, cleaned up. And my plan is we're going to go ahead and get the wheel wells in next and get that cleaned up, and then we will put it back into epoxy, seal that metal up, and then we will put seam sealer on everything. Okay, we got the wheel well in, the floorboards are in, the tail panel's on. We have to go back and we will seam seal everything up to make it watertight, and we seam seal the underneath and the top side. A lot of time consuming stuff going on here, but we want to get it out of the way. We got to get this body done so we can get a motor put in this. Still want to get this drivable at least around the yard this year. So we got to get rolling there. Understand everything that you guys have watched me put on this, I got to take back off, put into paint. So we definitely got a lot to do. Don't even know if it's possible before we see snow. And so we're going to push for that though. And I sure appreciate it if you'd like, comment, and subscribe.